Cultural Barriers to Mental Health Services by Chinese Students with Depression in Australia, presented by Yunkan Li. Mental Health. In 2020, clinically significant depression population almost doubled. 25% Australians have mild to moderate depression. Currently, the only study on Chinese students in Australia, 54% significant mental disorders. Only 9% sought mental health services. The study did not explore the cultural barriers to services. This presentation mainly focused on cultural barriers to the services, not on the causes of the depression. 4 theories related to Chinese Confucian cultural barriers: collective and relational person, interpersonal harmony and avoidance of conflicts, union versus uniqueness, privacy dismissal, and public denouncement. Chinese somatization, a cultural script for depression. Barrier 1. Collective and relational person theory. Confucianism is for the well-being of the collective. Individuals are to serve the collective. Family is a replication of social hierarchy. The social systems run like a large family. Individual is inseparable from family and social relations. Stigma of depression extends to family and social relations. Suggestion: a collective self-identity which includes the client and the significant others in therapy. Barrier 2. Interpersonal harmony and conflicts theory. Interpersonal harmony and avoidance of conflicts is a core concept of Confucianism. Low family harmony had stronger associations with depressive symptoms. Collective harmony restrains emotions and suppresses individual rights. Huang in 1999. The dynamic model of interpersonal harmony and conflicts distinguished genuine versus superficial harmony and authentic versus virtue-focused conflicts. Therapists could help clients analyze the nature of harmony or conflict. Confucian way to solve conflicts is moderation. It's still very important in mental health in Chinese young adults. This could be a strategy in therapy. Barrier 3. Privacy. Privacy is seen as seeking uniqueness, variety, and deviation from social union. In exchange for union, sharing personal and private information was acceptable and necessary. Public denouncement for wrongdoings and unethical behaviors. Depression is regarded as a moral deficit. The ill person and the family were discriminated. Suggestion: a more private and confidential service could probably encourage more access, such as ICBT. Barrier 4. Somatization of depression. Suppression of emotions, tolerance of physical discomfort. Depression expressed in somatic symptoms. Unwillingness of disclosure of thoughts and feelings. Therapists could ask follow-up questions and probe more deeply. Depressed Chinese Americans. A study in 2004 found out 76% spontaneously reported somatic symptoms. Only 14% reported psychological symptoms, and no participant reported depressed mood, yet 93% endorsed depressed mood on a questionnaire. That tells us questionnaire could be an optimal option in research. Gap. Currently, there is few research on cultural barriers to mental health service among Chinese students in Australia. Former researchers proposed several theories in one specific area of Confucianism related to depression, but none of them explored all possible cultural barriers. Research question: what are the possible confusion barriers to mental health services among Chinese students with depression in Australia? Proposal: participants, current members of Sydney University Chinese Students Association (SACSA), which has a total current members of over 4,000 students and over 1,000 daily visits of its websites. Method: online questionnaire in Chinese anonymous. Design: questionnaire will contain the above four cultural barriers, evaluation and descriptions about individual clinical experiences if available, and or advices for therapy process optional. Procedure: 1. The author reaches out to SACSA about the research. 2. SACSA checks the questionnaire for safety and appropriateness. 3. Online questionnaire is organized as a collective event on SACSA website. 4. Online questionnaire will be active for 1 week. 5. The result will be published on the SACSA website. 6. A follow-up mental health online discussion activity to boost the awareness and participation. Conclusion: the research adopts online questionnaire to solicit opinions about Chinese cultural barriers to mental health services among Chinese students in Australia. The hypothesis is that there are 4 Confucian cultural barriers. The result is to prove or modify the hypothesis, and tentative advices on culturally adaptive therapy are provided. Thank you.